Hey, everyone, welcome back to the Tax Show for People Who Owe. I'm Dave.
And I'm Phil.
And today we have a very important topic for you, as always. Phil, what are we talking about?
Think we'll lean into it.
We're talking about liens. Last episode we covered the new administration, new change at the IRS, and how that impacts you. Mm-hmm. And there was a discussion on levies coming.
Correct.
Which is the enforcement. We call that the lightning strike into your bank accounts, your garnishments of your wages, those types of things. But to start all of that, what do you need, Phil?
A lien.
A lien. A lien is what kicks it off. And the IRS can't do any of those bad things without a lien starting it all.
Right.
Phil, when does it start?
It all starts after April 15th of the tax year. That's typically the date when your payments are due. And if you don't pay, there's a statutory notice issued on a CP-14 that gets issued out to all taxpayers. So we're in June around, and so you should expect one if you haven't paid your tax bill yet.
Okay, that was very technical. Really, the lien starts when you owe the IRS, right? And the CP-14 notice lets you know that that's a lien. It's not what you may think. Typically, when folks call us, there's a public record of the lien. What's the difference?
The key difference is that when they issue a notice for federal tax lien, which is issued on a 668Y, they're letting the entire world know that you owe the IRS money.
The whole world? Oh, well, that's not fun. Well, how does that impact taxpayers, or more specifically, taxpayers who owe?
Well, if you're looking to buy a home, any large purchase that takes lending, the lender is going to pull supplemental reports to see where your financial obligations are.
All right. So there's a term used. That sounds like it's a public notice. Everybody knows. We don't want that, right? We want to try to avoid it before that happens. Right. So what is that lien called before the public record? What do we call it?
Great question. They often call it the silent lien, but really it's a statutory lien that's required under section 6321, where IRS takes claim to your property interests, current and future.
All right. To wrap it all up, can the IRS do all those nasty things without the public record?
Yes.
Oh, shocker. So the IRS can collect on the silent lien just as it would with the public lien, which is the public record that many people call us on.
Correct.
So Phil, I think it's important that our viewers know the difference is what the IRS can do with a silent lien versus a public lien. Okay, what's the difference?
The key difference is what property those liens are attached to, right? This term attachment means that lien is attached to that property. So whoever's pulling maybe a title report for that house that you own will know that first you have to pay your mortgage and then you have to pay the IRS before you as the seller can get any proceeds. So it will hinder your ability to access all your equities on property you own.
Got it. Great. Let's stay on that topic, on the property. We often get taxpayers call us when they're selling a property and they find out 15, 20 days into the transaction, they thought they were getting $100,000 of equity back into their pockets, and ding, 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 the public record shows up that they may or may not have known about.
Correct.
And now they're getting 20 or may not even getting anything at all. So Phil, what is the suggestion or advice for taxpayers who owe if they own property, are considering refinancing or selling?
Well, as you know, time is of the essence. You want to get ahead of these problems, not discover it while you're in closing. Oh, yes. So what I always recommend people do is get their IRS online account, get their transcripts. If you need help, we're here to help. You can hire a professional to look at these transcripts for you to discover whether or not there's that public lien filed against you. If it hasn't been, again, you have options. Installment agreement, you have ways to pay it down to get it under that threshold. Even if there are liens, there are options. So it can be complicated. Your facts and circumstances really detail what next steps to take.
Great point. And the way to inform yourself to figure out how you can have tax transparency is by using what, Phil?
Optima Tax Shield.
Optima Tax Shield. It's a way to provide tax transparency for you to understand where you stand with the IRS, amongst some other things. All right, Phil, that wraps up the show. Any last parting words?
As usual, do something, especially when you're dealing with both property and tax liens. Acting now is most important.
Not a good mix. Thanks for joining us today, everyone. We'll see you next time. Hey, everyone. Thank you for watching today. Please remember to like
and subscribe.
And if you are a taxpayer who owes, we encourage you to go to our website, optimataxrelief.com.
And remember, do something.